with the girl? Are you lost with the girl?
Well, I knew for my first YouTube video, at least here on this channel, I wanted to come out with a bang. So I decided, why not do it on 365 days? Pretty much everything you hate about porn and nothing you love about it. It's a Polish romantic erotic drama movie, I guess, directed by I hate mispronouncing names, so it's directed by them, starring them. Good job, you guys made a movie. I'll always give credit for making a movie. Now, this movie's gotten a lot of attention on Netflix and Twitter, so I decided to go ahead and watch it. I watched it about 3 weeks ago, I want to say, and I was gonna make this video sooner, but I could not be asked to mentally go through the movie again. Let me tell you, at least as of right now, this is the worst movie I've seen this year. I would be fucking shocked if it wasn't the worst movie of the year. Now, I've said that before, and then shit has surprised me. But yeah, I would be... Oh man, if this isn't the worst movie of the year, then 2020 really is cursed. So let me say this: there is nothing redeeming about this movie at all. And when I say nothing, I really fucking mean nothing. Let me start with the music, okay? Just the music, something that can just elevate a movie, or something you don't really think about, even if it's not too good. The audacity of this movie to put the shittiest pop music just randomly sprinkled throughout the damn movie. Oh my fucking god. Picture this. Title sequence pops in. Shitty pop music just bumping in the ear. I was watching this with my girlfriend. Bless her heart. And as soon as that music played, it caught me and her so off guard. We looked at each other in the eyes. And at that moment, we knew that we were in for some shit for the next 2 hours or so. Now, that can be a personal preference. I'll admit that. Music is subjective, sure. But let me back it up first for a little bit. So what is this movie about? There's a guy named Massimo, and his father is assassinated. And it's on some mafia type shit. So he's assassinated, and then he becomes like the heir to whatever fucking gang or whatever they're in. But basically what you need to know is he is now rich as fuck, okay? Insanely rich, loads of money. So on the other side, there is a girl named Laura, and she's like a sales director, I believe. And she's pretty successful, but she lacks like passion, I guess, and her boyfriend is just kind of a square. So maybe to spice things up for a vacation or whatever, they go to Sicily along with her boyfriend and I think some of her other friends. And then that is, of course, where our two main characters run into each other. And then Massimo kidnaps her and holds her hostage and says he'll let her go in 365 days, a year, unless she falls in love with him. Basically, he has a year for her to fall in love with him, or he lets her go. Basically, this movie is Stockholm Syndrome. It is the Beauty and the Beast problem, minus like some bestiality questions. Let me just say, it's not a good premise, okay? It is just really not a good premise. You're threatening this woman who, if you don't fall in, like you're fucking kidnapping her. It's. Ugh. Am I supposed to root for them to fall in love? Because I'm not. Here's what I'm rooting for. I'm rooting for her to get the fuck out, okay? I'm rooting for Massimo to die. I'm rooting for the whole mafia gang to just come burning down, and Laura walks out alive and well. That's what I'm rooting for. I could give a fuck about a relationship, okay? The whole character of Massimo is sexual harassment, okay? And, I'm not someone that's like, I don't even know if like hypersensitive to like how the culture is right now. Okay, I promise I'm not. But it is just so weird and manipulative. It is so bad. The character of Massimo is one of the worst characters I've ever seen. Not only is he a shitty person, but motherfucker can teleport, okay? He can teleport. You know the scenes in Batman where it's panning to a character, right? The character's talking to Batman. Batman's there. Camera pans away. Camera pans back. And then Batman isn't there anymore. And the character's like, oh, what? That's literally Massimo in this thing. Characters will be walking. And then the camera pans. And then boom. He's fucking there, okay? I literally said, I was like, oh, so he's like Batman now? Like he can just like teleport? And what a creepy person. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything in this review, okay? There's nothing to even spoil anyways, but I'm not going to spoil anything. But let me just say the acting, oh, it is very bad. I don't know if I should blame the directors or the actors themselves or the juggling two different languages because they're speaking like English sometimes and Polish another time, I think. But yeah, it is not good at all. And I said this in my Letterboxd review, but I mean it. Pornhub has similar or better storylines with the same quality of acting. Okay? I'm not advocating for Pornhub or anything like that, but I'm speaking the truth. And guys, if you take the time to watch this movie, prepare to be so disappointed if you can even be disappointed, because that implies that you had higher expectations. The ending of this movie is so what the fuck. I had to rewind it, okay? And not to flex, I'm usually someone that doesn't really get confused on what's going on in movies. No idea what the hell is going on. It is the most blah ending. I felt so cheated. I felt so robbed. Almost like Massimo had kidnapped me for 2 hours, because he basically did. And you know what the cherry on top of this whole thing is? I read that 365 Days is the first part in a trilogy. Yes, it was a book, a trilogy. Now, I have not read the book, obviously. I never heard of it. But if there are 2 more of this shit, okay? This is the true pandemic, okay? First, Kissing Booth 2, now confirmed 3, To All the Boys I've Loved Before. I know that one's a little bit more liked, and it clearly is the best one out of the other franchises, but oh man, I don't know if I really can't take much more of this. Now, I know I'm a nobody, but please keep this shit, okay? Just keep it, all right? You guys got the one movie. All right, you got a lot of recognition, and because of that, it probably is going to be another one. But if there's anyone listening or with the brain, just spare us, man. Okay, 2020 has been a hard-ass year. Now, I'm still figuring out this channel, so I don't know what I'm going to do in terms of rating-wise. I don't really like the 5-star rating because there's not a lot of variation. And I don't want to seem like I'm copying Chris Stuckman, but I do like the letter grade system a lot because there's more variation to it. But for this movie, bro, who cares? Who cares? Half star, it's an F, and I mean that genuinely. Watch it, I guess, if you want. It's on Netflix, obviously. I don't recommend it. Actually, I do recommend it if you're gonna watch with your parents. Okay, it's a great movie if you're gonna watch with your parents. Okay, so it's very, yeah, it's a good family movie. Totally comfortable situation there. Well, with that being said, thank you to the 2 people who are watching this right now. If you happen to be watching this, consider subscribing to the gang, okay? I know this felt more like a rant than a review, and it is true. But in a way, reviews can be rants, and I am an unorthodox person. So consider subscribing, join the club. I just watched The Kissing Booth 2. Don't know if that'll be my next video, because I don't know if my 2 first videos on YouTube should be about 365 Days in The Kissing Booth 2. I promise I like good movies as well. But with that being said, I guess I'll just see you guys next time. Fuck this movie. Bye.